Welcome to the world of Formula 1. Today we're gonna go through the latest confirmed rule changes for the 2026 season. There are some exciting updates ahead, so let's dive right in. In this video, we'll cover the major updates across several key areas: the power unit, chassis, aerodynamics, safety, and sustainability. First up, let's talk about the power unit. There are some really exciting changes here. Increased electric power. The power derived from the internal combustion engine will drop from 550 to 400 kilowatts. But don't worry, the battery power is getting a massive boost from 120 kilowatts to 350 kilowatts. That's nearly a 300% increase in electric power. This means that even though the ICE power is less, the overall performance is maintained thanks to the big leap in electric power. They are also simplifying things by removing the MGU-H, which has been a tricky component for many teams. As here is a big one: all power units will run on 100% sustainable fuel, plus the amount of energy cars can recuperate during braking is doubled to 8.5 mJ per lap, making them even more efficient. To make racing even more exciting, there is a new manual override mode. This is designed to improve overtaking opportunities. For instance, the leading car's power deployment will taper off after 290 kph, reaching zero at around 355 kph. Meanwhile, the car chasing it can use the MGU-K override, providing 350 kilowatts up to 337 kph and an extra 0.5 mJ of energy. This should lead to more thrilling overtakes. As it is looking regarding how the engine or the power unit is being built, it really looks like it's gonna be some interesting fights ahead. But we don't know. Obviously, we need to wait for 2026. Definitely gonna be an interesting time. Next, let's dive into the chassis changes. There's a lot here aimed at making the car smaller, lighter, and even more nimble. They have reduced size and weight. The wheelbase is being shortened around 200 millimeters, and the car's width is reduced from around 100 millimeters. I think even the maximum floor width is also cut down by around 150 millimeters. This will definitely make the cars way more compact. On top of that, the minimum weight is being set at 768 kilos, which is 30 kilos lighter than the 2022 models. This weight includes 722 kilos for the car and the driver, and an estimated 46 kilos for the tires. They have also looked at improving the performance. Downforce is being reduced by 30%, which will make the cars a bit harder to drive, but also more exciting to watch. Drag is being reduced by a whopping 55%, which should help with the straight line speed. They are keeping the 18-inch wheels introduced in 2022, but the front and rear widths are being reduced by 25mm and 30mm respectively, though with minimal loss in grip. So we'll see how that will be. Interesting that they're making them all tiny. They're reducing them by a tiny bit, so that's gonna be kind of interesting to see as well, in the combination with the compact cars we will get and the different kind of engine modes. Now let's talk about aerodynamics. The 2026 cars are going to feature some really cool new tech. Active aerodynamic systems. The new cars will have movable front and rear wings, which will allow them for greater cornering speeds. There is a standard Z mode for corners and X mode for straights that minimizes drag and maximizes straight line speed. A 3-element active rear wing is being introduced, and the lower beam wing is being removed with simpler end plates. The front wing will be 100mm narrower and will feature a 2-element active flap. The front wheel arches are being removed, which should clean up the airflow around the car. Part of the wheel bodywork will be mandated to help achieve optimal wake performance. In washing, wheel wake control boards will be added to the front of the side pods to assist with controlling the wheel wake. The cars will also have a partially flat floor and a lower power diffuser, which will reduce the ground effect and the reliance on ultra stiff low setups. So let's talk about safety. Safety is always a top priority in Formula 1, and the 2026 regulations bring several important improvements. Improved impact protection. There is a revised front impact structure with a 2-stage design to prevent incidents where the front impact structure breaks off close to the survival cell. This should make the cars much safer in collision. Side intrusion protection is also being increased, providing better protection around the cockpit and more than doubling the protection around the fuel fuel cell. Enhanced roll hoop and lights. Roll hoop loads are being increased from 16G to 20G, with the test loads going up from 141 kN to 176 kN. This makes the cars even more robust in the event of a rollover. They are also introducing new brighter rear wing end plate lights and lateral safety lights to indicate the ERS status. The GPS antenna is being repositioned for improved sensitivity and future safety developments. Last but definitely not least, let's look at sustainability. The changes here are pretty groundbreaking. Fully sustainable fuel from 2026. All power units will run on 100% sustainable fuel. This fuel is drop-in, meaning it can be used in almost any ICE-powered vehicle. It's a potentially game-changing solution for reducing greenhouse gas emissions on a larger scale. Increased electric use. There is going to be a greater use of electric power, with a shift towards a 50% electric and 50% thermal power distribution. This is a big step towards making Formula One more environmentally friendly. Carbon neutral goals, they also have those. These regulations are aligned with the FIA's objective of reaching net zero carbon by 2030. This shows Formula One's commitment to leading the way in sustainable technology and practices. So there you have it, the major changes coming to Formula One in 2026, from enhanced power units to improved aerodynamics to increased safety and sustainability. These updates are set to make Formula One more exciting and environmentally friendly than ever before. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates from the world of Formula One. See you next time. Peace!